this is for Virgo. This is also Virgo season, so happy birthday all Virgos. And today is the birthday of this is still in Belgium when I'm doing the reading, so still we are in the 9th of September, and it's the birthday of my sister, so happy birthday, Linda. Anyway, this is now 9/9 portal reading, and even if it's go after midnight, I continue with other signs. I'm making this portal reading now. This Virgo energy is still very present, and it's about the hermit having the path, a lone path, but there is this lantern, and in this reading we put a little bit more light to this path, what is now happening in this portal, like what you should look into, and we are using a Hecate spread. But to see what deck you're gonna get out of all these white cards, now Virgo. Okay, sacral chakra. So you got a beautiful, this similar that Leo got. It's horse energy, Edmund Dulac artistic deck. I'm gonna soon see Virgo here, and now we look first one Lenormand card about this energy. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. And what is it? Oh wow, it's like a paradise. So this is usually like a park, and this is like a gathering in the park, or concert in the park, or like people are coming together. In this card, it was this wisdom. There is also like concerts, or people come to heal there. And this energy is now for you that you should be in some park. Like, I think, if I know right, my sister is actually having some dance performance in a kind of park, so maybe this is really fitting for her. And it's called like outside the box or something. Like, here is also this kind of interesting. But now we are having a Virgo reading. This is a card, one card for what to pay attention now in this portal. This card appeared before also. I don't know which one was it. One of them had this, and it's anyway beautiful, like a paradise card, so very positive. This lions guarding the paradise. Okay. So we start with this. I already show you the advice card, Virgo. It's very short reading. Let's put a timer up. If somebody is Virgo, anybody else also, welcome to subscribe. There can be good thing that you subscribe is that you notice when I come alive, because this decision to make this reading I took also very fast. So then you always know this and you don't miss my readings. But anybody else, if you want to have like a free public reading now, it would be good to your Virgo, you say it, you say your question, and you subscribe to my channel. So now advice for Virgo will be the Father Gate, bold step forward. Interesting that my eye was already going to this gate here, and the advice is even the Father Gate. Bold step forward. Interesting. 55. 55 is such a manifestation number usually. It's a very good omen also. Anyway, we read this in the end. Now we look fast into Virgos. What is Virgo and Virgo collective? What is this Hecate advice in this path? What is this light on your path? This was maiden energy giving you advice. Mother, Crone, the future, and the Hecate herself. So Virgo. Okay, so this is a teamwork, it's a dream work. There is some work related. Young energy in you is like making good connection with other people. This is almost like a kind of cloth factory. They are making this beautiful fabric here, sewing it together, like kind of like a life. You can have a beautiful team like around you to make magic happen in this dream factory. But this is here. Okay, then we have this current energy. What is this? Is this a king? Looks like a king of sword. I think I'm gonna read this. Also a bit like in the park or somewhere. Let me see. Is that the King of Swords? It looks like. Can be nice little stories here. So. Yes. King of Swords, air sign king, usually Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Anyway, in the middle of a bridge, the king stops to help his page, whose lantern is stuck in the branches of a tree. The court looks on and listens to king's wisdom. Authority in reason and in comprehension. New wisdom can be learned from every situation. It is interesting thing that I just have the whole point of making this reading is that it's a Virgo hermit, and hermit has a lantern and how to put a light on the path. And this is like a wise leader here. Maybe you should look into somebody who could be, even if you're not self having this leader position, somebody who can give you a wise advice, maybe like a mentor kind of person. Somebody who's like a wise male figure. Anyway, it's interesting, this kind of, it's not hermit, it's like if a hermit would be here, indeed would be the wise person who has come from the isolation and come from the cave or whatever was the hermit path among the people and sharing the wisdom that the person has learned. Wait, I'm losing voice. So indeed this would be a hermit who is socializing. And this is a good thing actually. Even this would be like some kind of garden place, socializing in the park. But I know my sister is, for example, performing. This could be really like giving a nice speech and a performance. But this lantern is really like a hermit style. Hermit is a Virgo card. Anyway, future, what is showing now in this portal energy. This was also Emperor and Empress, so maybe you are asked to rise to be like a king and this kind of leader type. Queen of Cups. So if this was a king who is this kind of wise leader, here we have in the future this kind of caring mother on the coast, kind of like a Myrskyluoden Maija is this kind of woman. Because in the stormy sea there is this very caring, like a woman full of like a wisdom and intuition and heartfelt emotion. It's beautiful mother energy here in the future. So it is important to be in the feminine, possibly, and nurture that mother energy. That you kind of strong mother. This is like a very Myrskyluoden Maija, this kind of film about the Visher wife is really like she has to go through a lot of hardships, but she's like making it. Like she's totally like a, I get this song like dee 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 dee. I cannot sing so well, but the music of the Myrskyluoden Maija is very beautiful. This is a story of the fisherman wife who has to struggle a lot, has a big heart. Maybe I read, this story is for sure different, but I connected this to this fisherman wife. So what about that? That is in the future. It's a very caring anyway energy here, loving mother. Let's read fairy tale. I just noticed the voice. I'm already so much busy that I start to get to my voice. A woman sits on a rock over the sea. She ignores the view, looking instead at the viewer with serious and earnest expression, reflecting on oneself and others, taking care of others, paying attention. But as I forgot to even mention, my mother is even a Virgo, so it's like really, it's a beautiful mother energy anyway in the future. This crossroad is about making good teamworks, connecting with people. This can be even like some fashion project because they are kind of making a fabric. some project together. Then having celebration in this park and really standing out yourself. Maybe Virgo as a speaker can be a Virgo man too, but like somebody is like giving a beautiful speech. And then there is this look to the future, how much this mother has to just continue loving. Like that's a beautiful role and beautiful like a thing, but it can be sometimes hard to keep your heart open when you have this kind of like a storm on the sea and hard things in life. But still, the message is like keep your heart open. It's needed. But Hecate gives you 3 cards here. 7 Pentacle. This is something about the couple energy in this case. Then Chariot. But then 3 of Swords, like a heartbreak. What is it? This is a little bit like a warning of something. Here is a 3 and there is a 3, so there's repetitive numbers here, but let's read all the stories for you because maybe they give you something, because it's not coincidence. But we have 2 times 7 even. Something's trying to say to me about this. It's couple traveling, heartbreak. Or is it because there is some trouble? Then the other person is missing the other person because the other person is away. I don't know. I will now read. I know sometimes my parents they do different things, and then my father is really missing my mother when she's away. So I don't know. Could this be like that? I think this is really like a birthday celebration, because Virgo season, this is really like a celebration. So there is some party in the park, kind of. And this is even Virgo woman reflecting now, because it's the birthday, how indeed, when you were born, it was like a celebration for your mother too, that you were born. So many people are asking here. I'm continuing to read for Virgo. I'm gonna read these little texts. This is Hecate advice. This would be like something to pay attention. Could be even some warning. So it's good to pay attention now to these messages here. It's like from the darkness that you don't see, but you should know. So 9-9 portal, you should know this. In a moonlit wild setting, a man and woman think of the future. He has a book in his hand. She leans on a branch, searching for contact with nature. A moment of thought, evaluation options, considering opportunities and knowledge. Some time together to make plans. Then we have this only major arcana card here is in line with this paradise thing even. So it's almost like this is all positive thing in this reading, like this Chariot is moving, like this is such a willpower usually when you do something like a marathon of things. But maybe sometimes it's even about traveling in this kind of beautiful life. Here's a birthday, maybe you have a beautiful travel, it's a beautiful location, you meet the people, you celebrate. It's all this kind of action. But let's read this card. So, Chariot, it moves on ceaselessly, traveling its path even at night when the way is hard to see. Whoever is not on it must run to keep up with it. Certainty in one's decisions, confidence, the will to move forward. I think it's really like a this forward movement. There is like a plans are set with this couple, and then the action is taken. But how this Three of Swords is here is a little bit alarming. Like something is now here that you should pay attention. Three of Swords. Four disturbing figures emerge from the shadows. They wear white masks. Their eyes are empty. Their presence stirs the water at their feet, dyeing it black. Profound perturbation, pain of the mind, agitation, obsession. What this could be here? This is like a little warning. Little warning of some obsessions. Maybe we verify this card because it's a bit gloomy. Like my mother is Virgo and she's taking care of my father. So I connect this is to that. She's really like taking care of my father, and sometimes now on her birthday also she travels away. So I really don't want that something happens to my father in the meanwhile, because this is like he's usually in some caretaking house while she's traveling. So what is this here? It could be illness. It really looked like an illness to me when I now think about this. So maybe always when you travel, even it might be that you can get sick because there is situations when you have contact with people and all these COVID times. So just get vaccinations, be prepared, eat vitamins, do the preparation that you don't get sick. I think that is here, that there's a risk of you getting sick or somebody getting sick now. This is for Virgo, yes, we are having a Virgo reading. But anyway, the caring mother and the woman is here in the future. So there's really like your heart felt like angelic caring nature is needed. We have still this advice here, but anyway, I'm gonna verify this 3 card because it looks to me like a sickness. It does, and I don't like it because I'm always worried about my father's health and my mother too, who is Virgo, so I don't want this to happen. Let's have the classic tarot. Tell me more about, Hekate, you wanted to show me this possible illness that I will see. What is it now? Oh, it's love. Okay, so it's just a love sickness. Maybe it is love. He's here. So sometimes when we miss the other person, we also feel a lot of pain. It could be just that. When now my mother is traveling away, my dad feels like a pain in the heart because he misses her so much. My Virgo, or his Virgo is away. But so it can be really like somebody touch your heart so much that you when they are away, you just miss them, you love them. It's a beautiful thing that here is this couple, and it's all about this couple. So whatever is your situation, Virgo, is like there is something that you can talk and you can solve in that couple. Maybe you need to have a vaccination for both of you that you don't get sick now when it's autumn. You can get flu and all this thing, but it can be just that the other person needs your attention and they miss you. They just miss you. They if you're away, keep in contact with them. Okay. Let's read this because there's this beautiful paradise here too. An emperor and empress here also was already mentioned in this. So I think focus on the pleasure of life also. This looks also kind of like a beautiful couple communication happening. So the Father Gate, bold step forward. What is that? What is that? Where is the booklet? Here. So I'm still reading for Virgo. This is a Virgo portal reading, and let's see. Advice. It's a little bit bright sometimes. It's like that, but So 55. The next experience, legacy, evolving, bold step forward. When the Father Gate card shows up, it is clear call to lift your eyes to the horizon and begin to walk towards your future. You are marching in place right now, stirring the dust but not getting anywhere. Trust that forward movement will lead you to a new destination you have already set for yourself, but perhaps forgotten or neglected because of your everyday business. The Father Gate comes to tell you that an ending is at hand and that you can leave the old behind. Let it peel away like an old skin you shed. Do not hesitate. Cross the threshold boldly and you will be rewarded. If you continue making time instead of moving, you will miss the opportunity. The gate is open. I mean, this is beautifully talking about the portal of this kind of 9-9 portal. The gate is open. The next landscape of your life is within reach. But the window of time to pass through it grows shorter. Do not dally. A gift of Father Gate is to bring you to the fullest expression of your gifts, perhaps for the first time. It is an invitation to a sacred passage, to new discovery, and both great challenges and opportunities. It is not a graduation. There are no rewards other than the exploration itself. You have been farmer far too long, tilling the hard soil that now bears little fruit for you. Time to put on the explorer hat once again. I think this is the explorer, this card here in the central, and there is a lot to paradise to discover here and a lot to express too. So don't be afraid to speak your truth, Virgo. Wow. Or listen some wise guru also. Okay. So this was for Virgo portal reading, but I love to see that this is all about the love. If there is any pain, it's all about the love. But take care of your people you care about. Like it's important that this heart it's always needed. Okay, let's read these comments. Is there any Virgo around? Namaste from India, say Yogesh Sambura. Yes, you can ask a free question now. I'm just not wanting to be too long here because I have all the other readings still waiting. I'm doing this portal reading, every reading today. Somebody has a career question. Nobody says they are Virgo. Okay, for Virgo, right? Yes. But cool, are you Virgo? Yes. Nobody's saying clearly they are Virgo. I really want that from you if you ask me. I come soon back with the Libra reading, so then I take a Libra. But you have to say you are that sign, and then I could take that question. But now I have to get this other reading. Okay, so see you soon. Thanks for all the subscription also.